Okay, guys, so basically, or what I want to do is just talk about what's going on with Robinhood, GameStop, AMC. So everybody knows, if you watch any channel on YouTube or watch the news, that GameStop is just skyrocketing, right? But according to sources, Reddit and just your common person has pumped up this stock, and so everybody's buying in and everybody's making profits, but it's the common person versus these hedge funds and brokerage companies that are getting upset about it, because I believe they're doing shorts. So I just got Morning Brew quick email. I want to read you some of these notes that was sent to me, and just to give you some information. So yesterday, trading platforms including Robinhood and Interactive Brokers restricted trading on surging meme stocks such as GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry. The decision came close to breaking the internet. Users exploded with anger, accusing Robinhood of freezing out individual investors and ignoring its mission statement, which is to democratize finance for all. Robinhood's mood was so unpopular that it brought together the unlikeliest of duos. After Rep. Alexandria Cortez declared the brokerage decisions unacceptable and called for a hearing, Elon Musk replied, "Absolutely. Sometimes dreams come true." Yesterday, incoming Senate Banking Committee Chair Senator Sherrod Brown announced he would hold a hearing on the current stock market environment, saying people on Wall Street only care about the rules when they're the ones getting hurt. And that's absolutely true, because as you can see, the common man has the opportunity to pump and dump these stocks, and we're finally making some money, a large amount of money as a whole group, and these hedge fund companies, it's making them upset. And so it's kind of interesting, because that's what they do. They've been doing it for years, but then when all of a sudden the shoe's on the other foot, they get upset. So why did Robinhood do it? In an interview with CNBC, CEO Vlad Tenev said that the company limited buying of certain highly volatile securities in order to protect the firm and protect our customers, comparing the recent surge in demand for a handful of stocks to the mass buying of Lysol during the pandemic. So, first of all, we get to make our own decisions, right? It's a risk. Everybody knows when you buy a stock, there's a low risk, medium, high risk, depending on which ones you buy and how much you buy it. But at the end of the day, we get to decide that. So the fact that Robinhood says that they're protecting the firm, only protecting the firm, as you can see, it's underlined in blue, and protect our customers. Shouldn't it be protect the customers first? On Wednesday, Robinhood had its most single-day downloads, recorded its highest number of daily active users, and ranked number one in the App Store per Apptopia. No surprise. Everybody wants to get in. Why is that a problem? All that demand put a lot of financial stress on the company, which tapped at least several $100 million in credit yesterday for a money cushion. Tenev said that this step was taken preemptively to ensure Robinhood could comply with certain capital requirements mandated by the SEC, as well as clearinghouses which carry out a transaction between the buyer and the seller. That explanation is not likely to appease furious individual traders who view this as just another example of an uneven playing field between the wealthy and everyone else. And I'm not going to say, I completely agree. All of a sudden now they don't have the money to do credit for buys and sells, but for these hedge funds who do it almost daily, it's not okay. This is a problem. So then it says, looking ahead, Robinhood said it allow limited buying of these stocks today. Beyond that, we're not predicting anything. So that's, again, interesting. Limited. What does that even mean? So now you're saying that you get to limit when I buy, you get to limit when I sell. I don't understand. Some companies are going to do that. So when I try to make a decision on a company that you as a company doesn't think it's a good idea for me to buy that certain stock, you get the opportunity to say no, or how many. I might as well give you the money and you be my financial advisor, because at this point you're going down what we call a slippery road. And so if you're going to do it with this, if you're going to do it with AMC, if you're going to do it with GameStop specifically, I mean, what else are you going to do? I mean, it's our decision. That's why we pay for financial advisors, for them to decide which stocks that we need to buy and which stocks we should sell and when to do it. Are you going to decide what dividends I should get and where I should live? I mean, where does it stop? So then I get an email. I have a Robinhood app personally, and I get an email, and this is what it says. It's been a tough day, and we're grateful to you for being a Robinhood customer. In light of the extraordinary market conditions this week, we temporarily limited buying for certain securities this morning. Starting tomorrow, we plan to allow limited buys of these securities. We'll continue to monitor the situation and make adjustments as needed. This was a temporary decision made to best continue serving you and was not an easy one to make. We know it led to frustration and confusion and wanted to provide some clarity. As a brokerage firm, we have many financial requirements, including the SEC, net capital obligations, and clearinghouse deposits. Some of these requirements fluctuate based on volatility in the markets and can be substantial in the current environment. These requirements exist to protect investors and the market, and we take our responsibilities to comply with them seriously, including through the measure we have taken today. To be clear, this decision was not made on the direction of any market or any market maker. We route to other market participants. Okay, so all that jargon basically means that according to Robinhood and the SEC, they're having some issues with some financial background due to the high intensity and the high volatility of this one individual stock, which I personally don't believe. You just got all these random people who've never maybe even bought a stock before, downloaded Robinhood and started buying the stock, and now they're making a profit. And then all of a sudden, again, these hedge fund companies do it, and it's not a problem. They do this daily, but all of a sudden when the little man does it, it's a problem. That's kind of interesting. Now, this is the last thing they said. The past year in particular has shown us that financial markets are for everyone, not just institutional investors and hedge funds. We've seen a new generation enter the market, and they are sparking conversations about what it meant to be an investor. We stand and support you, our customers. Yeah, I'm not buying any of this personally, but obviously I can't buy it because Robinhood makes that decision. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure exactly where this is going to fall, but this is a slippery slope. Now, from what I've seen in Reddit, it was a group of just individuals, common people, that pumped this company up, and it's showing that we can also, put news out there and pump something up for the individual to be able to make some profit. So then we go to this. So after finding out some more information, an individual thought this, and it was posted on Instagram, and this is basically what it says. This seems to be the speculation of what's going on. Robinhood gets most of their order flow routed from a company called Citadel. Citadel invested billions in Melvin Capital, who was the company losing billions as GME kept running up. It's theorized that maybe Citadel stopped routing purchase order flow for Robinhood and for them. A class action lawsuit would be cheaper than GME continuing to potentially rise, where they lose billions. What a mess. Just a theory though. Absolutely, all of this is just a guess. I am likely wrong, and this is not a fact. Don't listen to me at all. And that goes with me as well. I could be completely wrong. This could not be a fact. And don't listen to me at all. This is just hearsay. This is what I hear. So this is the update. I just want to let y'all know. Comment below. Thank you for tuning in, and I do appreciate it. Thanks.